So, you submitted your application. Let's go to the left hand side and you click on roommate request. It's going to bring you to this roommate request portlet. You're going to select the session. Your session is fall 2021 to 2022. And it will bring you to this page, right? So, a couple of notes. Everybody who you want to select as a roommate has to have applied already. So, they need to have submitted their application in the previous step in order to show up in the request a roommate option. Um, so, when you go to request a roommate, you can type in the name of a student here. So, I'm just going to type in some of our staff members here. We've got Claire. And then you have to send the request. And once you send the request, you have another option to add another roommate. So if you're in a suite, you can add multiple roommates here. So I'm adding Connor here. And now I've sent a request to both of those people. Now, when they get the request on their end, they're only going to receive a request from me. But when they press accept, both people will show up. So all people in that suite will show up essentially. So the person who initiates all of the requesting can request all of the different roommates. Everyone else can only accept. Here's what it looks like when somebody has accepted your request. Here's what it looks like when you receive a request. You'll see it in this part of the screen and be able to accept it there. When you press accept, this box will pop up. You press accept request, and then your screen shows you that you've accepted the request. If someone else has also accepted that person's roommate request, their name will show on this screen. So for people who are trying to fill suites, one person will send the request to the other people in your group, and everybody will accept the request, and then the names will pop up in your portlet. All right, so you've selected your roommates and or accepted roommate requests, and now you're ready for selection. You want to go into your room selection portlet. Well, before that, I want you all to be as prepared as possible with a plan A of a room that you want, a plan B, C, etc. And so we've listed a bunch of resources on our website so that we can help you do that a bit. So here's current student housing information. And then you want to click on returning student housing sign up. It gives you the links to the portlets in case you've lost them somewhere. But you have virtual tours. So these are videos of the halls and the rooms inside that gives you a sense of like what the space actually looks like. Here are the room layouts that gives you a sense of, what's in that room. So if there's a sink in there or not. Here are the Dominican layouts for the suites. So the various options available. So yeah, and then if you want to look at the full building floor plans, you've got to log in with your username and password. But it gives you a sense of like where each room is in the hall. So in case that matters to you, here are all the buildings. It kind of tells you where everything is. And then lastly, we have a list of rooms that are not reclaimable. So if you're in this room and you're wanting to be in that room next year, these are the rooms that are not available. So you won't be able to be in these rooms. So you need to have a plan B. And then room selection essentially goes by highest credits earned. So that's how our lottery system works. So the person with the highest amount of credits going into room selection, that person will be able to select first. And then, so the person in your group with the highest amount of credits will select for the whole group. So here we are in our portlet. When you go to housing and you press room selection, you select your session, and then it'll tell you that you're selecting a room for 3 people. So Connor and Holly have accepted my roommate request. I'm the first person in our lottery. I'm able to select. So you go to browse rooms, and here's what it looks like. Let's see. I want to go to this Dom Suite 205 ABC. This is the room that I want to assign this to. So I'm going to select Suite and continue. And then I have to choose the room for all of us. So I want to be in the double. I'm going to put Connor in the single, and I'm going to put Holly in the other single. right? And so now I've selected this suite, and I would press confirm and finish. And it says, are you sure that you want to select this suite? And I would press confirm selection. So now we're done. You've selected a room for everybody in your space.